Greetings again. Okay, well, I'll go back in now. I've had my little break. See if I can persuade them to comply with Police and Criminal Evidence Act, section 1.5, that I'm entitled to a copy of PACE. Time will see how willing this establishment is to be friendly to the public. Good afternoon. Under section 1.5 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984, it states that all members of the public are entitled to a full copy of PACE. I'd like to make that request, please.
Copy of PACE. You can read this on the South Wales Police website. It's over 100 pages. We don't have the budget or the costs to print it and hand it to you. More than welcome to access it. It's on the police website for your availability.
Can I just clarify your collar number, please?
There's no need for you to have my collar number and the station inquiry officer.
Station inquiry officer. Thank you. So for the record, I'm being denied a lawful request.
Not being denied it. It's available to you. It's on the South Wales Police website.
It's available from all stations.
You can get it on the website for every police force.
I'm fully aware of that. It's available from all stations. Are you denying me that request?
Print it off. It's too many pages. It takes about printers of...
I didn't write the law. I'm just asking you to comply with it.
No, I'm sorry. I cannot print it off.
Okay.
Because there's too many pages. And my sergeant did say to you, you can get it on Google or you can go to the website.
And as I said to him, I'm fully aware of that. Okay. Given that I've been denied a lawful request, can I make a complaint for the denial of lawful request, please?
Certainly. Can I take your details?
I prefer to write them down myself, please.
Certainly. There's a pen there for you.
I've got one, darling.
If you'd like to put the details on there, and I can make the complaint for you.
Okay, thank you. So we're back to writing on scraps of paper, and this is how we do it in Wales. 26th of the 8th, 21. Complaint. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but I'm just scribbling away. Sorry about this, but it needs to be recorded. Complaint. Denial of lawful request for a copy. Multiple denials of lawful request for a copy of PACE 1984 under rights within section 1.5 thereof. I don't know how to spell thereof. There you go. So much for my English O level. Thereof. Signed and try and make a legible email address. Okay. We're done. For the record, that is there. Done. Now I just wait for the... There you go. Thank you. Can I have a reference number for that, please?
Yes, if you want to take a seat.
Thank you. No worries. So there we have it. Multiple denials for a lawful entitlement. This within a background of an inspector being suspended from duty. One would, I think, reasonably conclude that in those circumstances, at least the very thing that you would do is be visibly upping your game, and yet it's as if nothing's happened. It's as if this is how we are, this is how we're going to carry on. Time will tell, but I'll keep the camera rolling. I might just waffle a bit, but that's fine. You can all, I'm sure, join in with a bit of banter in the comments subsequently. Might turn into, what's his name? Parsons. No, is it? Can't remember. I'm waffling now. Sorry, guys. Let's just do another reiteration of the polite notices that they've got up here. We would ask you to refrain from using your video or other film devices within this area. It's often frequented by members of the public who would not consent to being filmed whilst attending the police station. Please take into account the rights of other members of the public who do not film in this area. Now the latter paragraph is quite interesting because one doesn't need consent from a member of the public when they're in a public place. So that's giving out, at worst, unlawful information, certainly incorrect. They may not consent, it's fine, don't need it. And, as most auditors do, and I'm sure you'll all testify to this, if members of the public do come in, the question's asked. And most auditors go out of their way to anonymise members of the public, so we don't really need to be told, particularly by a force that's got an inspector currently suspended for trumped up terrorism charges, assault on a juvenile, and multiple breaches of the force's own internal code of ethics. I'll say no more on that for the time being. I'll be back in a moment. I'll wait for my reference number.